that. All right. Should be good. Oh, I have to change the. Nope, 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 not what I want. I need to change the game on here. Hey, Silo, welcome. 1 second. I have to change the game. We're not doing Stasis. We did that yesterday. And we're going to do it again. But we have Song of Horror left over from last year that we did not do. So we're going to do that. And I also still need to, and I'm going to, finish my summary thing, and then we'll do the last mission for Get Evil. Get Even. Evil. Get Evil. Get Evil. It's great. Get Even. I think before the end of the year is the plan. Sometime in December, probably. Depends on how far we get through Song of Horror. I'd like to do it on the same night we're doing this. We'll do, but I might do it in between sections of As Dusk Falls instead. Anyway, but pretty soon. I just haven't, I've not taken the time to create that summary video. I've got a ways into it, but I did not finish it. So I need to do that. Anyway, we'll do Get Even hopefully before the end of the year. We'll do the last segment of that. Then that'll be done from last year's stream. I'm still not going to finish Martha is Dead until I have a replacement graphics card, because apparently there was a ton of lag when the last few times I tried to play it. So I want to get a graphics card that's beefy enough to handle that. Apparently, doing that plus trying to stream at the same time is a bad idea, apparently. And I think that might be it from 2022. Let me see. So if I have this, okay, let me go to here instead. And this, and this, and this. Okay. We just finished The Sinking City. So that's done. We finished that last week. We finished Darkness Within 2. Yeah, so all I have left, and I'll unmark it now just so I don't forget to do it. So all I have left is that last mission of Get Even, and Martha is Dead when I have a better graphics card, and then Song of Horror. Hey, Monmouth, welcome. So I'm just recapping what we have left from last Halloween. But we're almost done. We're almost done. So today we're continuing Song of Horror. We'll go through the end of that and finish that, and then we'll be done with that game. And then I just have the very last mission of Get Even. I was telling Siluel, I just have not... apparently, I just keep forgetting to do it. I just need to sit down, finish putting together the summary video, because because it's been so long, it'll help remind people, but also because I felt like before the last mission, there was still, it wasn't quite clear to some people what all was going on. And I think I have it mostly clear, but I still think there's things going on that I'm not aware of too. So I want to put together a video that kind of goes through all the clues and pieces everything together so we can go, okay, this is what's happening. So then when we do the final mission, everything will kind of fall together and we'll understand everything, I think. So I still need to do that, and then we'll do the final mission of Get Even. And then Martha is Dead is on indefinite hiatus. I am definitely going to finish that, but the only thing is, the last few times I played it, I was getting major lag in the game. Not on the stream. Stream was not dropping any frames, but the game was like chug, chug, chug in a lot of places. So I want to replace my graphics card, and then we'll do that. And I'm not ready to replace the graphics card yet. I had a couple things happen at the end of the summer I had to take care of, so I had to hold off on that. So the plan is no later than March, maybe April, the very, very latest. I'll have enough money that I can just replace the graphics card, and when I do that, then we'll be set, and I can finish Martha is Dead sometime then. So in the meantime, we'll do Song of Horror. I'll do that last video, and then in preparation for, and then the last mission of Get Even. And then we will continue with stuff from this year's Halloween until we're ready to do Martha is Dead. So we're almost done with last year's. Last year's was a little bit of an odd thing. I did not realize Get Even was going to get as complicated as it was, where I was not understanding everything that was going on. Martha is Dead did not realize it was going to be graphically as challenging. So anyway, I don't think Song of Horror is going to be bad though. I mean, it is graphically challenging to a point, I guess, but I don't expect it to be really difficult on my graphics card. Not that plus streaming. I think together those two are going to be fine. Should be. And then I do still have a couple of games from the year before, from 2021's Halloween stream, that at some point I need to do. One of them is In Sound Mind, where we're the psychologist and we're going to other like patients' nightmares and experiencing some of the stuff they did and stuff, trying to work through stuff. Plus, we have our own demons haunting us in between those sessions in our own apartment building. So there's that one. And then there's also, of course, Outlast at some point. I had actually held that off for quite a while intentionally because I was going to have Patak, formerly known as Ivan Dado, try to watch that, but he's so busy. I don't know if I really want to hold off all that much longer. So we'll just progress through. We'll see how we get, how things go. If we finish everything from last year's stream and everything from this year's stream and In Sound Mind, if all of those finish and we still got time before next Halloween, which we probably will. Like I said, I estimate we'll probably finish sometime around June or July. I'm guessing we'll finish up all the games that we've done from this year plus the other stuff as well. So we should have some time left over. Somewhere in there, if he's not gotten ready, like gotten enough time, then it is what it is. He can watch it after the fact if he wants to, but not live, and we'll do Outlast at that point. So we're catching everything up. Okay, so just as a reminder where we left off before we get into it, okay, just so that everybody is remembering what's going on now. Have you guys, it sounds like you might have played it, Monmouth, although I'm not positive, but have you guys played it, and or are you familiar with like pretty much the whole game, so I don't need to fill you in? Because if I don't need to fill you in, then obviously I'll still probably put it in, like I'll still probably explain just for anybody else who watches this later, but I won't need to field any questions you guys might have or anything. So you played it a bit, okay. And what about you, Silouel? Are you pretty familiar with it, or not terribly? It doesn't really matter, honestly, but I'm just kind of curious. We left off on the second individual. So we had the first guy that had gone there to try to retrieve the manuscript from a Husher, I think was the guy's last name, some writer. Husher was there with his family in the house. Nobody'd heard from him for like 3 weeks. And he'd not stopped by the university and his office there. So everybody was like, what's going on? And so the first guy we played, Daniel Neuer was his name. He went there during the kind of like mid to late afternoon, I guess, maybe early evening if you're more toward the summertime when it stays light later. He was there when it was still light, but it was gonna be twilight soon, it looked like. And he was hunting around and stuff, and then he basically got drawn to this, like got pulled, like, not literally, but kind of like, curiosity wise, got pulled to like um, this specific door in the house. And at that door, he opened it and basically got himself trapped in some other dimension or whatever exactly it is. Like some nightmare dimension where he's being constantly tormented or something. I don't know if they like actually have fully captured his soul or if he's just trapped there and it's possible to get him out. I don't know any of those details. Something along those lines. Anyway, and then his ex-wife, Sophie, I don't know if she kept the last name Neuer or not, but his ex-wife, Sophie, I should briefly say, in case he ends up being a later character we play or something, there's a guy named Etienne that sent Daniel in the first place. So we played Daniel and he disappeared. So now Sophie, his ex-wife, I guess they were on good enough terms that they would still talk by phone and chat sometimes. So they weren't like still, they weren't like close to repairing their marriage or anything, but they were still friends or at least friendly to each other, I guess. Anyway, so she tried calling him and of course couldn't reach him on his cell phone. So she got worried. So now she's shown up at the house and that's the second person that we played through a fair bit on that Halloween of 2022. So, and that's kind of where we left off is she's in the middle of trying to find what's happened to Daniel. And I just mentioned Etienne because if after Sophie we end up playing Etienne, or at some point later, Etienne is the guy that's tied to Daniel. He's like Daniel's boss, but they were friends, it sounded like, on the phone. Anyway, so that's kind of filling in. I was trying to look through the Halloween footage, the recording, and some of it got slightly messed up, which is just unfortunate, but it is what it is. But not too bad, but just kind of like pixelated briefly, and then the pixelation cleared up. But it was kind of even pulling it onto like my local hard drive where I like run Windows and stuff, so that it's not like it's trying to pull from an external hard drive or something, right? I pulled that whole thing over, and it's still, because it's 24 hours of recording, it is laggy trying to play it in some kind of a video player. So I wasn't able to really see actively in the video. I kept like trying to skip forward and skip back, and I had to wait like 10 seconds before it would skip forward. It was annoying. I couldn't really find where I wanted, but I did see there's a menu, I guess, in the game where it has tutorials. So I'm gonna look at the tutorials again, because I know when you're at a door, if you just open the door, there could be minions or demons or whatever they are, spirits on the other side that have all their arms trying to grab you, right? We already had that once on that Halloween stream. So I want to go into tutorials and hopefully see what it is I do to try to hold the door shut. Because if I don't remember what that is, and then I'm confronted with that, and I don't know what I need to hit, I could suddenly be screwed, like not fast enough, and the character gets taken, right? So rather than trying to remember over a year ago when we played, I'm gonna see if I can look in a tutorial, hopefully find the answer there. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Razor games or Ricer? I'm not sure. In the protocol games. Okay. I don't know that I'm familiar with either of them, so maybe we'll just at some point see them with some other game. Choose game. Oh, I see. If you have more than one save game. Episode settings. I can't imagine. We already would have messed with this on Halloween, so we'll leave those. I think we'll just continue. And then I'll just see if I pause. The Husher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house property of Sebastian P. Husher, acclaimed professor and historical fiction author. Your light source will never run out. Use as much as you need. So this isn't like Outlast where you have batteries. Okay, let me see. Tutorials. Okay, light source. Each character has their own light source. To turn it off and on, press F. Okay, like flashlight or something. Okay, or fire if you got a candle or something. Okay. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want to point the light. To do so, use your mouse. Okay. This will allow you to illuminate specific areas and also help you to interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need. Okay. Documents and items. You have found an examinable item. Inspect it to gain information by pressing E. To examine the backside, use the mouse. So you just rotate it around. You can access inventory and collect documents at any time by doing I or J. Okay. Listening at doors. This is the one. Okay. What was that noise? You better take a look before you go back. You better take a look before you go back out? So that would imply opening the door, but you don't want to open the door, right? You want to listen. So you don't take a look. Take a listen, maybe. Anyway, to press your ear against the door, walk up to it. When you see the listen icon, press and hold the right mouse. While listening, pay attention to the sounds that come from the other side. Using your map. Seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have the chance to do it with other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near one. Use your map to find your way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open it, M. Map will be constantly updated with relevant information. Don't forget to check it out once in a while. I'll probably check it like all the damn time. Because I'm like, okay, what's the next room over? Oh, yeah, that's that. Okay, what's the next room over? Oh, yeah, that's that. I do that all the time in all games anyway. Sinking City, I was like, map boy all the time. Map, 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 map. Okay. Door blocking. This is the one. E is the one. E is the button. Something is trying to get in. Make sure that door does not open. To gather your strength, repeatedly press E. So E, 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 E. Once you feel strong enough to push and block the door, press space. Waiting for maximum strength is effective, but risky. You decide when to push the door, but be extra careful. No matter what happens, make sure you keep it shut. Yeah, I don't know about maximum strength. I just want to make sure that I can get it to maybe like something like here. Like, was that 80% or 85%, 90%, I guess? Try to get it most of the way, but not all the way. And then hit space, I think. Because it says waiting for maximum strength is effective, but risky. I don't know why it's risky. Like, if you're constantly fighting them, is that... maybe you take too long and they reach through anyway or something? I'm not sure what that means. So that's kind of... I don't know. Okay. The door precautions. Luckily, you made it this time. You're safe for now, but don't let your guard down. Whatever that was, it could still be lurking in the shadows. Certain events will give you the chance to put your ear to the door in rooms you've already visited. Just remember to be extra careful. Might save your life. Okay, so E... on E is what I use to block, and then space when I feel like I'm strong enough, which is going to be close, but maybe not quite all the way to max. Okay, we'll see how many characters die because of what I do or don't do. Okay. Yeah, we had this. Why won't this work? Is some wiring failing to make contact somewhere? Yeah, we had determined last time. I looked here, and if we adjusted the fuses, and the fuses ended up seeming okay. So I don't think we need to do anything with this anymore. I think there was something with wiring. I don't know, wiring somewhere. I'm not sure where. Oh, I think this has shift. So if I need to actually actively run, I can. I think. I don't know. Let's see. Is that... I don't see anything showing controls. Okay. Well. I mean, I feel like ultimately everybody is going to get captured, probably. Or at least very possibly. There's some good wines. Here's some very good wines and some very good and expensive wines. What was this? This must be the safe Husher mentioned in his notes. The radio just suddenly comes on. That made me jump. That made me jump. Okay, let's see. Safe riddle. If you found this note, congratulations. You're one step closer to solving the puzzle I prepared for you. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe and changed the combination. Since you aspire to becoming a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your deduction skills to the test. The new combination is as follows. The number of our street address. We had that, and I don't know if I know that anymore. After a year, probably have no clue. Okay. Well, let me get this to write notes on, I guess. We'll figure out if I can actually... It's going to be the street address, Saul's age, or I should say street... I'm not going to put street. Address number. Okay. Saul's age. Okay. The decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Decade and year. And then for that painting, it is probably better to do it this way. Upstairs, right next to this staircase. Okay, right next to staircase. Okay. Those three are the clues. So, except for the fact that I've forgotten, but we already, at some point, we got, I think it was when we were playing Daniel, we got the house number. And I'm pretty sure we learned Saul's age by looking at a photo or something. This is fun because I'm going to have to remind myself of this now. Oh, you know what? There might be. Drawing by Saul. Oh, yeah. Was this the stuff was trying to come for him too? It looks like it, right? Yeah, a whole bunch of hands. Damn. Okay. Oh, did I look at the back side? Is there anything on the back? Saul 7. Saul's age period is what this said? Yeah. But if we can assume that he did it then, like he did it this year, actually, I think we have to assume that, right? Because the demons, they've only been missing for 3 weeks and the demons are in his picture, so we assume he's 7. So it should be 7 for his age. Okay, what is Julia and Saul's notes? Saw another door yesterday. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. I went in, I saw the door, I went running to tell Mummy, but when we came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. Yeah, it was like our character, the first one, Daniel, I came across a door that was not in the room previously. And so he went over to check it out, and then that's when he got dragged down, like a dimension, like a door to like the hell dimension or whatever opened up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. If I see it again, I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way, Mummy will believe me. He went inside at some point? That sucks. I saw the weird door, Julia said. The one that wasn't there before. I saw the weird... Oh, so Julia wrote the notes at the top. And then the last cursive at the bottom is Saul, I think. Okay. Oh, yeah, it continues. Okay. So I saw the weird door, Julia said, the one that wasn't there before. Mummy was very angry and kept yelling at Julia. The door is scary. I will hide the key in the dollhouse, and I will hide the 5 dolls too, even if they get mad at me, and I will bring them out when Mummy and Julia forget about the door. So are the dolls like somehow tied to the spirits too? Or is, even if they get mad, just like actually something that's just in the child's head? I don't know. I feel like it's somehow going to be tied to the spirits. Okay, one will be hungry, so her friend will make dinner for her. Another one will read while her mum takes a shower. The ugly one will watch the door so nobody comes in. Is that a clue somehow for us later? So one is hungry and her friend is cooking something. Another will read while her mom takes a shower. He says 5 dolls, so that's 4. And then the ugly one will watch the door. Said he's going to put them... Where did he hide them? No, he just said he's going to hide the dolls. So one of them... So they're probably going to... There's probably going to be one, unless I've collected them already. There's probably going to be one in like the dining room, one in the kitchen. Maybe one in the study because reading, and then one in the shower or bathroom. And then the ugly one will watch the door. I have no idea where that would be. Maybe the front door. I don't know what door that's going to be. Maybe the door to the dollhouse. So I go to where the dollhouse is, and then I look like across from it or something. I'm not sure. Okay, and then dusty note. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. We did get that last time. I was able to gather that from the video that I watched from the stream. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back, and I don't want them playing with it. Okay. So we need their address number, and I don't know where we get that. You know, in fact, actually, let me really fast go to that video that I have of that from the stream. I'll just mute it. Takes a little bit to load up. Where's my volume? Here. Mute it. Okay, and then let me go to that opening scene. Yeah, here it is. I think it's a cut scene that we watched initially where he answers the phone, finds out he has to go get the manuscript. Okay. Says the house is closer to Daniel's than it is to Etienne's. Okay, you're going to owe me a big fat favor. Sorry, we're almost there. Okay. 4 Abbott Thomas Road. So it's a 4. So I guess it's just a 4. I was expecting like 2 or 3 numbers. Okay, so 4. And then Saul's age is 7. So we need the decade and year from the painting next to the staircase upstairs to the right, right next to the staircase. Okay. So that, let me this back. That. All right. Okay. So I guess we're going to the stairs. But of course I get to try not to die on the way to anywhere. Can I listen? I'm not allowed to listen, damn. Okay. Hopefully there's nothing there. Oh, map. Which way? So I came from there. Yeah, so that's the one I want to go through. And then the stairs. So I need to go out and I guess all the way down to the end of the stairs and then start going up them is what it's looking like to me. Okay. Jeez. Burglar alarm. How modern a moat with crocodiles would be more fitting in this house? Coat's hung up. Somebody must be home then. Yeah, no. I mean, yes, if you count trapped in the other dimension as home, as being home, then sure. Okay, so it's upstairs, right next to the staircase. Decade and year of the painting. It's supposed to be here, and it's not. Fantastic. They removed a painting from the mark on the wall. I don't think they took it down long ago. It's got to be that one. Unless I can somehow examine this one, which I don't think so. Yeah, nope. Nope. Amazing. Okay, well, I gotta hunt for the painting now. Is... Oh, that's the same thing, though, right? Where it's missing? Yeah, that's the same. Okay. Oh, what's this? Portrait from 1634. I'm not familiar with the artist of or the subject. Decade and year. So 3-4, possibly 3-4, but I don't think so because the other one was round, right? So I'm pretty sure 3-4 is not right. I'll write it like away from the other numbers as a possibility, but I don't think that's the one we want. Okay. Streets are so calm. Yeah, this house is anything but calm, though. Could listen. Let's keep looking out in the hall first. Black and white photo, an image of Catherine, Husher's wife, with her children Julia and Saul. Why do the pictures... This is supposed to be 1998. Why do the pictures look like they're 1938 or something? So old school, dude. Anything on the back? Do not look at this photo. I already looked at it. Damn it. Really? Okay. Golden bonfire by Husher looks like a real page turner. Another. Obviously, they're door. And any of them could have ghosts or something by it. Figurines and masks from faraway places. If I had the time to travel like I used to, see if I can convince Amelia or Bernard. I have a feeling, honey, you're not going to make it to either of them. This is going to go left and right. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Let's go back to the end of the hall. We'll hit the rooms going up to the T, and then we'll proceed from there. If she's not dead by then. That is, of course. I don't think there's anything. Need a key. I don't have a key, right? Oh, I do. I have this. An old key is jammed in the door in the library. Could be here.
Huh.
Key usually open more than one door. These keys. Okay. What else do I have? I didn't look at other stuff in my inventory. What else? Scented candles? Like incense or what? Personal item uses left 3. Sophie always said the scent of these candles made her feel more at peace, safer. Daniel. So is that if she succumbs to fear or something, maybe she can use that to calm down? There's not a sanity effect in this, right? Is there like a fear effect where you just kind of can't act when you get scared enough? I don't remember. Does that sound like something that's in the game, Monmouth? I don't know why she would use that. I'm just curious. If it prompts me to use it, I can always try to use it. Haiku folder. Piece of a collectible. Reg folder containing a bunch of papers. Piece of a collectible, so I need to find, I guess, Haiku 2 and Haiku 1 or something, I suppose. Matchbox and a ring. Does it say how many I have? 50, but obviously there aren't 50 in there. If the visual representation is anything to go off of, then I have 9. I don't know if we can trust that though. Plenty of matches left is what it says. Okay. And then finally this ring. A metal ring.
Yes.
Look at this. There are signs of breakage here. Looking at the broken part, I'd say this is half of a key. I see. So this was supposed to combine with... Oh. No. The key that we have, though, already has this. Whatever you want to call it, but the ring part. So I would need... I don't know what you call it. The shaft and the teeth of the ring or whatever. Okay. That's locked, so that's not going to do us anything right now. That down in the corner over there, where she's facing, like toward the far corner, I think that furniture's in the way. I don't think I'm going to be able to go to there, so we'll just continue like this, I guess. For now. I don't hear anything. Bathroom. Might not be anything in here even. Maybe something. E? Dishcloth, a dirty dishcloth. Huh. Even dry, it smells like a cesspool. Clean it up. They've cleaned up a lot of filthy water with this thing. Gross. Okay. That up there. Mirror's rather dusty. I see. So we'll want to maybe use this on that. Q. I don't understand how I could use that item here. Oh, or maybe not. Do I need like a duster or something then? I'm not sure. So I don't. The cloth is the only thing I could think of, and she said it was dry. But she says you can't use it there. Okay, well I guess we're not going to do that then. I guess right now. All sorts of toiletries here. Most still sealed. Okay. So we got the cloth, and that's pretty much all we got from here. Okay. I hope there's nothing outside. I can't listen, so... Okay. Guess we're okay for now. Is this... Save and exit. I don't know what that means. Like, just save your progress, right? I don't think you could do save games in this. I think it's pretty much whatever has happened has happened. Those are all the high pressure ones that I'm not. I mean, I like that they do that, but I also am not a fan when I'm actually playing them because I'm like super stressed that I'm gonna screw a character over or something because I somehow made a mistake. Hear anything? It's also locked. Okay. Well, this with the wreath. Whoops. Oh, would I be grabbing the wreath off the door? Oh. Guess. Where did this come from? So like a hell dimension residue or something, I guess. Okay. It's to the right. Narrow halls are always amazing when you know there's scary stuff. Dear Sebastian, I wanted to tell you firsthand that I will be taking... Let's just do read. Be easier this way. Dear Sebastian, I wanted to tell you firsthand that I'll be taking some much needed time off, which means that the store will be closed as of tomorrow. I wanted you to hear it from me rather than read it on a sign on our door. My daughter is currently traveling, and I must confess I can't keep up with our everyday demands on my own, especially since haven't been able to sleep well lately. As soon as she's back, we'll be open for business again. Rest assured, you will be the first to know. I hope to feel better by then. Please give my warmest regards to your family. Sincerely, Isaac Farber. Second letter from him. A letter for Usher written on August 10th, 1998, sent by the owner of an antique shop. Do I have... So is the... This is the note from the kids. Saul's note. Second letter. Where's the first? Maybe I haven't found the first yet and it's somewhere around here. Maybe they're just called that for the sake of the game. So it'll take me a bit to... Okay. Oh, and there's another door. Fantastic. Nothing of interest here, just an old record player. Okay. Elevation plan of the Husher mansion. An elevation of the mansion with some notes on it. Scaffold goes here, 948 meters. don't know what this is at the bottom. Oh, I guess I could do E. Maybe it'll tell me. No. Does not tell me. This is the bottom. Something 841. I don't know what that is. Is that the name of the architect? Is that some other note? I'm not sure. Apparently it's not important enough to worry about here. Erect scaffolding, paint exterior, repair leaks, fix loose tiles, check old pipes. Okay. Nothing over here, just a window that, you know, you probably don't want to look out, because if you were actually there, it'd be scary, I'm sure. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Locked the latch from the other side.
Is there someone on the other side?
Oh, crap. Nothing here at the end. Not even on this table or whatever that is. Okay. So we are there. That bottom right is locked, and it sat. She apparently heard something on the other side of the door, so that's unsettling. And some of these other doors could lead to that as well, right? We could not get. So if we go on that main hall on the right side of it, right, that door closest to the T was not even. Well, yeah, I think it was locked. Anyway, we could not open that. The one below that was actually jammed, I think. And there was the bathroom. There's the one we don't have a key. There's the one across the way that has like the weird hell residue stuff on it. So I guess we'll go look at the door to the right here, the glass door, which could be terrifying, and then over to the study. I cannot listen to this door. So, wish me luck. Oh, outside. Interesting. Okay, what is this? Not sure I'd say it's a battery. Belongs to that floodlight. Okay. Box is full of soil and fertilizer. Plants are nice and green due to the rain, I reckon. This? Ah, we got grill tongs with a wooden handle. Perfect for cooking a barbecue.
Huh.
Sorts of things are excellent for taking food out of the oven. It's not like we're going to be cooking here in the house, but we'll probably need these at some point to grab something we don't want to with our hands, I'm assuming. Okay. It's a little bit, doing the walk around like this is a little bit awkward movement wise, but I mean, it is what it is. It was the same type of thing, right? Third person perspective, try to do the rotate and then run thing and whatever in the game medium, so we'll get used to it. Happy anniversary. Damn. Is this also the card? Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Okay. Just hit the battery. We'll go to the floodlight, maybe? So I guess maybe we grab this. Q. Wait, what? Why did it say Q? Do I want to use these, maybe? No? I don't know why... What would I want to use with the battery? I don't think anything. You're obviously not going to light it on fire. Ring, key, cloth. Maybe cloth, I guess. Okay, we'll try that, I guess. Maybe just like don't want to get your hands dirty or something? Nope, hang on. I see, okay, hang on. So Q, and then Q. Yeah, no. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how we do something with that. Cannot do this right now, at least. Yeah, I can't think of any way I could use the battery on that. So I guess for now, listen and hopefully not get nabbed going back in. Okay, we'll go this way, I guess. Not a big fan. The narrow halls are not awesome. So standard garage door remote control buttons seem a bit worn down. Oh, so I could maybe go back to the garage and open the front door? I don't know what I would do that for, but maybe. I mean, I guess to get the hell out of here. But I don't know what else. Maybe I need to use that at some point. There aren't any doors from here, right? Oh, there is a door. Yeah. That's great. Lovely armchair and surrounded by books. I wouldn't mind sitting down to page through a few. Keep that table in mind if you need a spot to hide. Oh, maybe. If I'm running or something. Yeah, maybe. Reference books of all sorts: medicine, physics, psychology. There's some on art, which I own too. Encyclopedias, dictionaries, quite a fine collection. Reference collection. Maybe these. Lockers. Filing cabinet with contacts. We have several at the gallery, but ours are from this century. So judgmental and rude. Come on. Okay. Son of a radio. Hate you. Okay. Impressionist landscape from 1905. Evocative. One of the loveliest I've seen in the house. That's also not going to be it, I don't think. I'll write it down. Because we want, it was the one that was supposed to be right at the top of the stairs, right next to him. It's going to be more of the ovular one, which also means it's not going to be that thing against the wall, that like plate or whatever that is, that circular thing against the wall between the masks is also not going to be what we want. Mainly African masks, some are Indian, though that is not my field of expertise. Yeah. Oh, and I cannot listen to this door. Okay, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Give me a minute here. Now, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Daniel, the first guy we played, was never ever supposed to be able to get out of the house. He was supposed to get sucked in the door. I think that was just kind of written into how the game was supposed to go forward, because the game never let us go upstairs where the garage door opener would have been, right? This whole time the Husher family's been missing, so nobody would have, I mean, unless the spirits did it, I guess, but otherwise nobody would have moved the garage door opener. So it would have been up in the study here. He would not, the game would not allow us, I should say, to go upstairs. So there's that. So he could not get out the garage door, for example. There are no other exits downstairs except, not counting the hell dimension, of course, except the front door. And I tried the front door with him just to see if, okay, investigate enough, let's get out of here. And he said, yeah, no, I haven't found the manuscript yet, or whatever. So, okay. Game crashes are a thing. Let me just, we've played like 45 minutes now. Let me just save and then get right back in. Just, we've got to save. Got it saved. Put an ear against the door whenever you can. It might just save your life. Yeah, seriously. Okay, now we'll continue. Husher Mansion is home to writer Sebastian P. Husher, his wife Catherine, their 2 children, Julia and Saul, and their housekeepers, Alexander and Masha. It's been 3 days since Daniel entered the Husher Mansion. No one has heard from him since. Unfortunately, I cannot say I'm shocked. Why did she go, huh? Did she hear something I didn't hear? I hope not. Something jamming the lock. I believe it's a broken key. Oh. Broken piece of the ring seems to match the staff so I can heal. Can I glue them together somehow? Oh. Okay. So do I have glue or anything though? I don't. Closest I have is either gunk on the rag we found, which is not going to be a thing, of course, or the scented candles, which also won't be a thing. So I need to find glue at some point or whatever if I'm going to try to get those together. All right. Nothing else in there. Okay, how am I gonna... So we have on the balcony, we need to do something for the spotlight. There wasn't anything else out there, right? There was the happy anniversary note. There was the tongs that we grabbed. There were the plants. There was the soil and fertilizer. The battery we cannot yet do something with. I'm not sure why. Maybe we need to have actually cables, like something to hook up to the terminals of the battery, and then from there up to, maybe that's what we need. And then there's the actual spotlight. Yeah, I think that's it. And then in the study, what is the circle with the slash mean? There's no legend to tell me what that means. That was over and across from the door. So that's over here. What is that? Oh. That's what's telling me. That's telling me that's a place I can hide, is under that table if I need to. That scares the hell out of me. Because presumably if I'm getting chased, I'm not going to be able to suddenly hide and they won't see me. Because they're going to be right behind me, right? So, I don't know. Awesome, I guess. Okay. Not like those noises. Let's actually hide here. Maybe. I don't know. There's nothing about hiding in here, though, right? Yeah. There were those noises, but it never... What was this? Did I look at this one? Figurines and masks from faraway places. If I had time... Oh, yeah. She did. I guess from the kitchen also there's another hiding place and also one in the dining room hiding under tables. I have yet to be in a situation where I would apply hiding, so I guess I'll find out when the time comes. It'll tell me do such and such to hide, I guess. Um Trying to think if I go to the garage. I took that remote with me, didn't I? And then if I go to the garage, I could use that potentially, but also maybe there are like some jumper cables of the car that I did not see a use for earlier that I might now. I don't know. Okay. Please be nothing. So that's not the top of the stairs or right by them. Also doesn't tell me the year. So why is it? I hit D to go this way, and it turned her into the... Okay, that's awesome. Why is she not looking up? Oh, there we go. Old bicycle. Tad broken down. Still pretty. Hey, Phil Fox, welcome. Trying not to get anybody killed. So far, so good, but you never know. Motorcycle. Love motorcycles. Never mustered the courage to drive one, especially Daniel telling me how dangerous they are. I know I've been here before. I'm just trying to remind myself of stuff here. Boiler functioning, upper panel, shut down, press the left button. Start, press the central. Emptying, press the right. In case of malfunction, preventing correction. Boiler functioning. You can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Can't do anything with that. Not seeing anything like cables here. Oh, maybe. What about this? Disorderly pile of tools, but no flathead screwdriver. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's all she wanted for that. Okay, what if I do this? Nothing. You need to get electricity back on. Oh. Right, we have to do the boiler. me write this down. Another thing to write down, I guess. All kinds of notes. Okay. Shutdown is left. Start is central. Emptying is right. I don't think we're going to want to empty it, but I don't know. And then blue button for 4 seconds if it's not working properly. That's an emergency shutdown, I guess. So, emer shutdown, blue button, 4 seconds. Okay. Where's the boiler? I don't. Is the boiler down? The boiler must be downstairs, huh? If I go back into the basement or the equivalent. So we've not been to the front porch. We have been to the back balcony. And then the basement. There's that toolbox. Oh, there's somewhere to hide in the basement also? I didn't remember that. Okay, well. If we end up back there and need to hide, I guess. I'm probably not going to run there to try to hide because I won't remember it. Jeez, I don't even. They better prompt me for like when it's time to hide. I will not remember. Um. So boiler's down below. Well, we need to start the power to be able to do something like open the garage door. Also, maybe not. Also, I was thinking we might need those cables to go to the floodlight, but maybe it just needs power. No, because it's just a battery. Why would you use a battery if it just runs on the normal power? Yeah, we have to, I think, find some kind of cables to connect to that. And I don't know where we're going to find those. So, dining room, far room. I think we've been through all of these downstairs rooms. I think so. What I don't I also don't remember what the thing in the kitchen or in the living room, what those things we're trying to do are. I do have considerably more things now. Like the tongs maybe are used in the living room where there's a fireplace, or actually or the kitchen maybe. Yeah. I wouldn't think the oven would still be hot though, but maybe. Okay, maybe that's the next thing we'll do is try to use the tongs. Okay. Oops. It's not going to let me listen, so. So first double doors to the right are the living room. We'll try that first, I think. There's also no, there's not. It's in the dining room is the place to hide potentially. Okay, well. I listen here? It's not gonna let me, but I don't hear anything on the other side. Okay. Carving on the chess pieces is exquisite. Okay, where's the... It's over to the right. I think over here. Yeah, there's this.
Huh.
I've put the firewood in place and I need some sort of accelerant. Oh! To light a fire. Oh, I don't... I've got matches, but I don't think I have any kind of fuel. I could do the rag, possibly. Maybe. It's not really an accelerant, but... Need something to get this wood to catch fire, yeah. I was thinking tuck it in between. You could use it, the equivalent of kindling, but with that, but I guess not, so... Never understood why people have to murder defenseless animals for sport. No. So nothing there. So I guess what we want to do... Jeez, so many doors. Okay. So I'll try going to the northwestern doors to the dining room. And then across over to the kitchen, I guess. Gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of all the extra traveling. Wait, is this... This isn't round, though, is it? Another... Well, that's like a record or something, too, isn't it? Stupid fat hobbit. Oh, I have to look down. My bad. History magazine's actually subscribed to some of these. Oh, and the plant? Well, it's a plant. Sometimes happens to mine a lot in the gallery. Yeah, okay. I am not going to play that. Screw you. Because what I want to do is draw spirits to me. That sounds wise. And then left, right? Yeah. What is over here? Just fruit, right? Porcelain, fruit, candlesticks, an English tea set, all very old and dusty. Yeah, okay. Would fit under the table quite easily where I'm in need of hiding. Oh, mirror. I have the rag. Maybe I can wipe this mirror? Maybe I don't want to, though. Can't see anything. It's covered in filth. No. Okay. So I don't think I have anything else that would clean it. No. Okay. What is over here? Just more tea set. Delicate, quite elegant dinner service covered with dust. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know half the time what I need or don't need, right? Souvenirs and list of errands dated expired on some of those. The hiding place is in the pantry after, behind this. Is that? Water came from the sink and there's a wire right there. Tongs are going to be a mistake. Wood is not going to be enough of an insulator. Not really going to be able to use the candles on that. I don't think I have anything I can use on that right now. So that's another thing. I need to clean that up somehow without electrocuting myself. Okay. Okay, so now I remember what those are. So I need to start a fire. I need to clean up the water and the electricity, like with something without the electricity. I don't know how I do that because the sparks are active, right? It's live. So I mean, obviously rubber or something like that would insulate. I don't would it insulate enough though with the water as well because water conducts. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I want to take the chance on that though. Okay, so anyway, so fire in the living room. Take care of this water plus live wire in the kitchen. There's the painting we need to find for the last part of the combination for the box that's in the basement. There is probably through getting the power back on, but there's something we need to do with the back balcony to get the floodlight on. I'm not sure what it'll do for us, but something. And then over the study, I need to find some way to fuse or glue. I guess she said glue. Glue this ring I have here to the shaft and teeth of the ring that is of the key that is in the door there. Stuck in the lock of the door. The other door I tried earlier and it's got like a hell residue or something on it. So she's like, what, like how did this get here or who put this here or whatever she said exactly, and that was it. Like, so she wouldn't even try to open the door, probably because if you stick your hand in there, probably bad stuff is gonna happen. I would not want to touch it, just wouldn't want to risk it myself, so that makes sense, I think. We also, did I try, I have like this master key, right here. Did I already try that? So we have the WC, and above that there's the kind of the 4 or 3 door room going to the garage, right? Did I already try that on that locked door? I don't know that I did. If I can get back out. Water. Water is on the floor with a live wire. That's what I'm saying, is like it's wet. So it's wet, a puddle of water that's leaked while there's a wire that's sparking. So there's actively electricity on the wire. Okay, I'm going to try the lock there if I can make it over there. Yeah, but the thing I need is like rubber gloves or something so I don't electrocute myself while I'm. I do agree with you. I think that's right. I think I need to clean up the water, but I need something that's rubber to be able to not electrocute myself, I think. The closest I have to that, I think. Well, the closest two things, and neither of them. So this is, yeah, so this is, oh. Oh. Wow, that's dumb. Okay, I didn't realize. I keep forgetting because when I originally streamed this, it was in 1080p. Are you kidding right now? So this whole stream has been partially cut off. That's not awesome. Okay, well. That might look better. Sorry, guys. You need to let me know when the screen looks cut off. Or maybe you couldn't tell. Maybe it didn't look bad to you. I don't know. But yeah, I did not mean to. This actually should probably go up here so you can see inventory stuff down below. Okay. So now back to the game. So these are scented candles. Probably not especially useful for this. We have a key. This is a garage door opener. We have a cloth rag. This is one of 3 parts of a haiku collectible item, so not meant for really anything except to collect, I think. Maybe, but I don't think so. I think it's just a collectible in the game. Matches. We have the metal ring part of a key, and we have tongs. Throw the rag on it? Yeah, but I don't. Maybe. I'm not sure I want to do that yet. You might be right. That might absolutely be the answer. And I'm maybe being overly paranoid. But I feel like if I try to use the rag on it, it's going to be something where she reaches down and then she electrocutes herself instead of throwing it. Because I don't have a throw option. I have use. So, no, yeah, well that's what I'm saying, Fofox, is you might absolutely be right. I'm just hyper paranoid that I'm going to do use because I don't have a throw option. So I'll use Q to use the rag, and their use in this case will be she reaches down to wipe it up and electrocutes herself. I don't know that that's even a thing, but I'm paranoid because this game has denizens of hell sometimes show up behind a door and stuff. So, what do you mean you're never right? You were right about Robin in Scratches, for example. You're right sometimes. Don't give yourself no credit. I'm just saying you absolutely could be right. I'm just too paranoid to take the risk. Is I guess what I'm saying. Is I'm just like super paranoid boy. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing. I'm surprised there's nothing in that room just south of the kitchen. But I mean, we would have. It already shows as revealed, so we've already been in there and explored. So we must have already found whatever there might have been in there. Okay, so I'll go back to that kind of, I don't even know what you want to call it, the intermediate hallway between the kitchen and the dining room. I'll go back there and then we'll head through the south door back to the stairs. I'll go around the stairs and in that door just to the south of them into that one room, and then we could try that lock. I don't know. I don't know if it's permadeath. I feel like it probably is. In fact, I could find out. Let me look really fast. Uh, oh, there's a new mode without permadeath? Yeah. See? It's like I had the default game mode, and apparently there's a new mode without permadeath. So. Then this person says, is there any challenge left after permadeath is gone? I heard it has no combat, and I fear by turning off permadeath, the game lost its core mechanic. There's not much else to do. I don't like walking sims. Still a normal game. It's like any game where you can die and respawn. Also, I would say that the mini games are really the game's side mechanic. Its main mechanic is puzzle solving and exploration. That's really hard to say as it's a preference thing. You really aren't ever in danger of losing a character if you know how to fight the presence in the mini games. There are set encounters in most chapters that just straight up kill you if you choose wrong. So that basically is trial and error. The story doesn't really change all that much on character death as far as I could tell, other than a game over on Daniel, protagonist dying. So the first guy, I guess. What I find much more concerning is some collectible items, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to keep reading because I don't want to give stuff away, but Okay, so there is permadeath. Um, I guess except for Daniel dying, it doesn't matter. I was not aware this, or I was not aware there was a no permadeath option on this. I kind of don't. I don't know if I want to really do it though. I kind of like the anything could kill you frightening mechanic. I don't know though. I mean, if you have other games, like if you have Amnesia, I don't know if it's the same in Outlast. I would imagine so, but I don't know. But like in Amnesia, you respawn. In Medium, you respawn. Right? In Sinking City, you respawn. So maybe I do no permadeath. I don't know. Just leave it for now, I think. So is that under options then? Settings? Oh, let's see. Okay, so what is this? Original experience, basic difficulty setting, which has been designed and balanced well for this, or balanced based on this level. This is the game exactly as it was envisioned. Mr. James is the simplest difficulty that keeps permadeath. In this mode, you will experience fewer dangers than in Edgar Allan Poe, and in addition, those you face will be easier to overcome. ETA Hoffman mode is equivalent in difficulty to Mr. James, with one caveat: when you lose a character, you can choose to load the last checkpoint. Permadeath is an integral part of the Song of Horror experience. Before choosing ETA Hoffman, it is recommended to have already tried Edgar Allan Poe or Mr. James or Mr. James before. Finishing the game on this difficulty will not unlock HP Lovecraft. Oh, so this is like a super hard mode. I mean, that's fine if characters die. I mean, it is what it is, right? That's kind of like um trying to think what I'm thinking of. I don't know. But see, this is see if it was just this, if it was just no permadeath but still as scary, that'd be different. But I don't want to. I don't know. We'll just deal with it, and as characters die, then I guess characters die. It'll suck, but it is what it is. See, here it says 1080p. Why was it so huge over there, even though. See, because I could do that. I'm not going to worry about it, but I'm just saying. I don't. Okay. I don't know. Visual cues when listening at doors makes it significantly easier. Nah, it's fine. So if I choose this, what does this switch it to? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't reset these automatically. I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway. Okay, so let's do what I was planning on trying to do. Okay. What did they call it, by the way? The presence. That's what it's called. The presence. Okay. I don't get the listen option is the problem, right? There are special circumstances when they allow it, but usually they don't, which makes me super nervous. Because I can't even try to hear if there's something. there's this over here that I've not done yet. Okay, I don't hear anything. Let's use this. You don't understand how you could use the item here? Really?
Nope.
Oh, it's locked from the inside. Oh, that's why I can't get in. Somebody locked it from the other side. How would I possibly get in there? I don't know that I can. I'm trying to think. No, that room where we have the piece of a key in the lock already is upstairs, so that's not going to come to here. I don't think there's another door that leads to here, so I don't know, if at all, how I would open that door. Maybe that's a terrifying thought. Maybe the presence opens that door at some point and comes after me. I don't know. All right, well, let's I don't know what I can do now still though. I can try the rag on the kitchen. I guess, you know what I could do? I could maybe switch mode, so if I die, we know that's not what to do, I guess. Let me try it. That's a good idea, though, Fox. I mean, I'm just worried that I need rubber gloves or something, but we could try it. It's not a bad idea at all. I'm just probably too paranoid is probably what the problem is, probably what's going on. Okay. Back to the kitchen again, I guess. As well as I can hear myself without getting a listen at the door option. I don't hear anything. Okay. They say really the only threat is the presence, so maybe it'd be fine. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. Hopefully we don't get screwed. Okay. This. Excellent bye-bye puddle. Okay. So that was the solution. You were right. I was too paranoid. Nothing more there. So it must be, yeah. It's a good call. It's a good call. Like I said, I just figured I figured anything here can friggin' kill me, so I'm hyper paranoid about everything. I don't need to be, I'm sure, but yeah, I took a chance, though. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I listened to you and took the chance. See, you were right about that, Fofox. Say you're never right. Whatever. Stop that kind of talk. You're wrong. You're right a lot. What was this? Oh, that was the alarm system. That's right. Just to the left of this door. Downstairs again. Don't hear anything here either. Okay. This isn't creepy at all coming down here. See, here they did a good job with the perspective coming down that stretch, or like when you go in those narrow halls upstairs heading forward, because it gives a sense of, I don't know what the right term to use is. Kind of like inevitability, like you're heading towards something, you have no idea what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it if it shows up suddenly because you're heading in that direction and you can't see anything. So, okay, I don't remember because it doesn't show up on the map, the route to get through past the wine bottles and stuff. We'll just do some stuff. What is not there? That is the other thing. There might be a painting down here that may have been moved. That one might have been moved here. I don't know. Painting by Kaufman, 1945. Doubt's original. I'm also doubting that's the one we need because, again, the shape of the painting that's missing at the top of the stairs is ovular. This is not ovular. It's rectangular, right? So, old junk washer looks like it was here before they built the house. I don't remember some of the stuff we've seen before, so. Old junk piled up. Nothing helpful. What is... Oh, that's wine. Yeah. She commented on the wine before. Oh, what is... Hang on. Oh, no. That's... Okay. See, by her knee, the little diamond, I thought I'd need to look down, but I think that's actually supposed to be perspective-wise more forward toward us so that it's the wine bottles, I think is what that's supposed to be. This game does a lot of that little jump scare. Suddenly the radio goes on. Suddenly sparks make a bunch of noise. East Asian vases. They're fine pieces. Such a shame they're kept here. Okay, and then I guess I'm gonna go in this thing to the right and hide right afterward. I actually gotta use the bathroom really fast. I'll be right back. When I get nervous like this, I have to use the bathroom even more, I think. Anyway, I'll be right back. Oh. I don't think so, but in case there's some kind of roving version of the presence where it'll just show up. Suddenly I come back and I'm dead or something, so I'll be right back. All right. I tend to kind of be a bit of a baby for stuff like this where I'm just like nervous to do anything almost because I just assume everything's going to jump out at me. I've played enough horror games and watched enough horror movies. I just kind of have this complex about stuff like that. Okay, and then if I walk over here, it's right there. Literally right there on my left. Okay. Like, it's a good thing I'm not an animal. I would have a heart attack like every day of my life or something. Everything would scare me. Okay. I'd be like a rabbit or something.
Finally. Daniel, if you're here, I'm going to find you.
They don't appear to use his wardrobe anymore. It's empty. I feel like we probably did not make entities happy turning the lights on. Still need that painting. Was there? Oh, there's the spotlight, right? No, again, maybe. Maybe. Upstairs on that second floor, though, on the balconies, that little gear on the back balcony there, there was a battery. She specifically said when we looked at it, like a car battery or something almost, that when we looked at it, she said must be used to power the floodlights. So there's a floodlight up there. And she specifically said the battery must be used to power that. So if that's true, then our electricity is not going to have had any effect on that. So what would we have affected? I mean, other than walking around, of course, with a candle or whatever. But I mean, the garage door, right? That's what we needed the power for, I think, if nothing else. Oh! Crap. Not a fan of that. She gonna let me hide? I mean, is the game gonna let me hide here, or... Nope. Amazing. That's great. So it's not like the normal presence, but it's still, like, bad? Dirty scoundrel. Okay. And this is the garagey, right? Okay, I do not... Whoops, let me go back here again. Yeah, no listen icon. Okay. So now, what happens if I go this? Wires dripping in the electrical box. Have to do something about it. Of course we do. What? I already used the rag in the other room. What am I gonna... Damn. I don't know. Is there anything in the room I could use? So that plaque on the far wall is instructions about the boiler. There's the radio. There's the bicycle. As a motorcycle. Is there anything else here? Tools. But she only wants a screwdriver out of those. Frankly, I'm surprised. Like, looks like there's tape on the table right here, but she won't try to use that on the pipes to try to keep them from... Yeah. No, the pipes are dripping on it. That's what I'm saying is I just need something to, like, electrical tape or plumbing, not electrical tape, The electrical tape won't work here. It's water pipes, I think. But I need like plumbing tape or something, right? Or pipe tape, however you want to call that, that goes on the pipe that's leaking, right? It's kind of like a metallic, like it's like a, what is it? Like a, I think it's like a somewhat thicker, what is it? Aluminum? No, I don't know what it's made out of. It looks kind of metallic, but it's got adhesive on one side, and so you basically wrap it around the pipe. But it is actually on, not the adhesive, but the other part of it that the adhesive is on is actually a kind of metal, and so it will have the strength. I'm not like a pipe, but will have some degree of strength because it's metallic. Maybe that's not what we're going to use here, though. I don't even know how I can get to it, though. I guess what I do is do the boiler. Wait, so was the boiler downstairs? No. Where's the boiler going to be? Not in the WC, right? That's going to be too... You wouldn't want to take, like, no room to use the facilities because there's a big, huge boiler in there. And it's not downstairs at all, right? There was the so down in the basement, that hiding place icon or whatever is that wardrobe she mentioned. Okay. Then there are like wine bottles and junk to the, like, on the eastern half of the southern wall is where the circuit breaker was and the fuses. There was no boiler there that I don't think so. At least as far as I remember, there was no boiler there. The only other stuff in the basement, other than like the painting I looked at a little bit ago, is that box or the whatever puzzle box or whatever that we need the decade and year, so two numbers probably, like an '05 or something, from the painting that's missing from the wall where it's supposed to be. That's all that's in the basement. I would think the boiler would be in the basement, but as far as I can remember, that's all that's in the basement. Right? I think so. But if that's true, then if I go to the first floor, there's no boiler in the kitchen. The hiding area thing to the left of the kitchen or to the west of the kitchen, I believe, is the pantry. Maybe that's what's to the south, though. Man, I'm going to have to find the boiler. That's not awesome. And now that spirit saw me, I wonder if that means the presence is going to find me more easily. She's at the top of the stairs going, oh, guess what? Break. So. All right, well, we're close to time. I'm just going to go ahead and stop for today. I'm going to have to think. I'm going to look through footage of tonight's recording and also from the Halloween stream when we did the first part of this, and see if I can, between those two, see a boiler somewhere. And obviously, why do I have this? I don't need that. Anyway, sorry about that. See if I can find the boiler in one of those, like in somewhere in that video. See, oh, there's where the boiler is. So I know where to go. If I don't, then just next time we'll just start trying to go straight for the boiler. I'll probably go to the kitchen and that, even though I think it's a pantry, since the one on the south might be a pantry instead, I'm going to try to go to the kitchen, then go to the room to the west that has the hiding thing. See if there's a boiler in there, maybe. I can't imagine anywhere else on the main floor where the boiler would be, and the boiler should definitely not be upstairs. Maybe it is in the basement and I just don't remember. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll just see what it ends up being. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. Okay, so the next stream, which will happen in just a little over 12 hours, will be Black Mirror 2, and then a little less than 22 hours from now will be as dusk falls. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy.
Oh, that's so sad.